Today's read aloud story is Frogs by Elizabeth Carney. Got the table of contents, which tells us which part of the book is on which page. Splash! Pacific chorus frog. Splish, splash, what is that sound? What is hopping and jumping around? What loves to swim? What loves to eat bugs? It's a frog. Can you hop like a frog? These books have riddles. What happened to the frog's car when it broke down? It got towed. Frogs live all over the world, except Antarctica. Frogs usually live in wet places. They like rivers, lakes, and ponds. But some frogs live in trees. Some even live in the desert. Frogs can be found all over the world. Wherever they live, that's their habitat. Marsh frog. This is the Andean marsupial frog. This is the red-eyed tree frog, a bullfrog. And this says, ribbit, a habitat is the natural place where a plant or an animal lives. Croak. Look at this frog croaking. Some frogs' throats puff up when they make sounds. Each type of frog makes its own sound. The coqui frog is named after the sound it makes. It sounds like coqui. This frog is the size of a quarter. Even small frogs can make loud noises. Lake frog, coqui frog. Ribbit, croak, the deep hoarse noise that a frog makes. Frogs make different sounds for different reasons. Sometimes it's to warn other frogs of danger. Sometimes it's to call to frogs nearby. This frog lives around noisy waterfalls. Other frogs would not be able to hear its calls, so it dances instead. It sticks out one leg and then the other. Can you dance like this frog? Dancing frog. Frog food. What is a frog's favorite food? Usually it's insects. Frogs eat dragonflies and crickets and other bugs. Some frogs eat bigger animals like worms and mice. The American bullfrog even eats other frogs. Green frog, Amazon horned frog, the American bullfrog. Here's another joke. Why are frogs so happy? They eat what bugs them. What's that pink flash? It's how a frog catches bugs. It shoots out its long, sticky tongue at a passing bug. The frog pulls the bug into its mouth. If your tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to your belly button. Green tree frog. Every size and color. Frogs can be many different sizes. The smallest frog is as big as a fingernail. The largest is as big as a rabbit. Here's the micro frog and the Goliath frog. Frogs can be different colors too. Some are green or brown, the tiger striped leaf frog. Others have stripes or spots, the Amazonian poison dart frog. Frogs can be red, yellow, or orange. This is the red poison dart frog. They can even be bright blue. This is the blue poison dart frog. Watch out! These colorful frogs may look pretty, but watch out. These frogs have poison in their skin. Their bright color warns enemies not to eat them. Poison dart frog. Poison dart frog. Yellow-banded poison dart frog. Poison is something that can kill or hurt living things. This little frog is only an inch long. Its name is terribilis, which means the terrible one. How did it get this name? by being the most deadly frog of all. One terribilis has enough poison to kill 20,000 mice. There's the terribilis. What do stylish frogs wear? Jumpsuits. Frog babies. Here's the red-eyed tree frog eggs. All frogs, even the terribilis, have mothers. Mother frogs lay eggs. When the eggs are ready, out pop the tadpoles. And here's a Pacific tree frog tadpole. Tadpoles. Tadpoles are baby frogs, but they don't look like frogs yet. Tadpoles have tails. They live only in water. Tadpoles grow up to be frogs. At first, they breathe underwater with gills. There's the tadpoles and these little gills over here. Second, they grow lungs for breathing air. These are red-eyed tree frog tadpoles. Third, they grow legs for hopping and swimming, a monkey frog tadpole. Then 4, in 3 months, they lose their tails. There's the bullfrog. And it's time to hop out of the water. Gills are the body parts on the sides of fish or tadpoles through which it breathes. Toads are frogs too. What's the difference between toads and frogs? Frog. Some frogs are poisonous. They have teeth in their upper jaw. They are moist and smooth. They have long, powerful jumping legs. Most frogs have webbed feet, and they have their eggs laid in clusters or groups. A toad has no teeth. Eyes do not bulge out from the body, and a poison gland is located behind each eye. It is dry and bumpy. It has shorter legs for walking, and its eggs are laid in long chains, but a few toads give birth to live young. Toads are a type of frog. Frogs spend most of their lives around water. Toads spend more time on dry land. Their bodies are built for where they live. Super frogs. So this is the two-faced faker. 2 heads are better than 1. A fake face fools enemies when this frog turns around. The high flyer. Whoosh! It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a gliding tree frog, leaf frog. Any frog can jump, but watch me glide. The screamer. Aye! Loudmouth frog leaves enemies stunned. Mr. Invisible. Now you see him, now you don't. He's a master of disguise. The end.